You probably used to think that eating vegetables is good for your health. Who doesn't think that? But at some point, you realize that even though you eat vegetables every day, your body is still gradually getting weaker. You get up more slowly. You lose your balance when going down the stairs. Sometimes, even something as simple as squatting down to tie your shoelaces sends a sharp pain through your knees. And then your memory, the very thing you used to take pride in, suddenly becomes frustratingly foggy. You start forgetting the names of familiar people. You retell a story just minutes later, completely unaware you already said it. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Eating vegetables is not always good for you. Eating the right vegetables is what truly matters. Because there are specific kinds of vegetables that can help your body fight aging, improve blood circulation, keep your mind sharp, and most importantly, keep your legs steady, flexible, and strong even after the age of 65. If you want to keep living a life where you do not depend on a wheelchair, where your children do not need to support you every step of the way, and where you do not live in constant fear of falling, then what you eat each day is exactly where you need to begin making changes. In the next few minutes, I will share with you the 3 most powerful vegetables that older adults should be eating every single day. These are not just foods. They are like quiet companions, helping you stay sharp, protect your legs, and hold on to the most precious thing that many people only recognize once they have lost it: freedom. Do not wait until the day you cannot walk as quickly as you want to, or until that subtle misstep jolts you into the terrifying thought that a single fall could change your life forever. Start now, and these 3 vegetables might just be your first step in taking back control of your body. Are you ready? Before we go any further, if this is your first time visiting the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss any of the health tips I share every week, all designed especially for those who want to live stronger, healthier, and more independent lives after the age of 60. Carrots, your little companion for sharper vision, steadier steps, and a longer, healthier life. If there is one vegetable you should stick with for the rest of your life, it is definitely the carrot. It is not just a sweet and crunchy addition to salads or soups. Carrots are truly a form of natural medicine that older bodies need in order to stay sharp, balanced, and full of vitality. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a compound that your body converts into vitamin A, and vitamin A is exactly what helps keep your eyes strong and healthy, especially as age begins to chip away at the clarity of your vision. If you have ever found yourself squinting to read a menu or feeling like lights at night seem harsher than they used to, that is a sign you need more vitamin A, and carrots are a fantastic natural source of it. But the benefits of carrots go far beyond just your eyes. They also improve your sense of balance, support your nervous system, and help keep your legs responsive and quick. These might sound like small things, but they are exactly what determine whether you can walk on your own, go up the stairs without holding onto a railing, or avoid the kind of dangerous falls that are one of the leading causes of serious injuries in older adults. On top of that, carrots are rich in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar, supports healthy digestion, and keeps your heart stronger every single day. If you are dealing with diabetes, high cholesterol, or heart conditions, carrots could be a key part of your solution, without having to rely on more medication. The best way to eat them is raw or lightly steamed. Fresh carrots retain all their natural nutrients, especially their powerful antioxidants that protect your cells from aging. You can toss them into a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a quick snack during the day. 1 or 2 carrots a day might not sound like much, but when eaten regularly, they help protect your eyesight, keep your body flexible, and make you feel more confident with every step you take. For older adults, sometimes it is the smallest habits that make the biggest difference. Broccoli, a natural shield helping seniors live healthier every day. It is no coincidence that nutrition experts call broccoli a natural anti-aging food. On the outside, it might look like just another green vegetable, but once you turn 60, your body starts to change. And that is when broccoli becomes incredibly important. It does not just help you feel healthier, it also protects your body from the things you may not even realize are slowly stealing your independence: chronic inflammation, bone loss, memory decline, and weakening legs. Broccoli contains a special plant compound called sulforaphane, a substance that has been proven to reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and even enhance your cells' natural ability to defend themselves against harm. Chronic inflammation does not cause immediate pain, but it silently weakens your muscles, wears down your joints, and affects your brain. That is why many older adults feel sluggish, less motivated to move, and more likely to stumble, even when there is no clear illness. On top of that, broccoli is rich in vitamin K and calcium, two essential nutrients that help keep your bones strong and lower the risk of fractures in case of a fall. As you age, even a small slip can land you in the hospital for months. So keeping your bones strong is not just a medical concern. It is how you protect your right to live freely, without depending on others. But there is more. Eating broccoli regularly also helps blood flow more efficiently to your legs and feet. This makes you feel more flexible, walk more steadily, reduces numbness and cramping, and lowers your chances of falling. Something every person over 60 should seriously think about. What matters is how you cook it. Do not overcook broccoli. High heat for too long destroys most of its benefits. The best way is to lightly steam it for just a few minutes. This keeps the nutrients intact and makes it easier to digest, especially as your digestive system naturally slows down with age. If you could only choose one vegetable to eat every day, let it be broccoli. One small bowl a day may not seem like much, but it can make a world of difference, helping you stay steady on your feet, keep your mind sharp, and preserve your true self with every step you take. Spinach, the quiet leafy green that keeps your mind sharp, muscles strong, and eyes bright. Have you ever felt yourself slowing down just a bit? You finish reading a sentence and forget what it was about. Sit for a while, and your legs feel stiff when you try to stand. You know you are getting older, but you also feel like there must be something you can do to avoid going downhill too quickly. The good news is, there is a very familiar but often underrated vegetable that can help you slow that decline. And that vegetable is spinach. Spinach is not just a side salad green. It is actually a powerhouse for older adults because it is rich in natural nitrates, which help improve blood circulation throughout your body. When your blood flows well, your limbs feel stronger, your reflexes are quicker, and your mind feels sharper. Poor circulation is common as we age, and it is often the hidden cause of dizziness when you stand up or the numbness in your hands and feet. Spinach offers a simple way to fight that, starting with your next meal. But spinach does not stop there. It is also incredibly good for your brain. It contains lutein and folate, two nutrients shown to improve memory, speed up mental processing, and keep your thinking clear for the long haul. If you want to keep your brain sharp, your conversations flowing, and avoid mixing up names or dates, then spinach deserves a regular spot on your plate. And there's more. Spinach is one of the best foods you can eat to protect your vision. Thanks to its high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, two key nutrients for the macula. The central part of your retina. Spinach helps slow down age-related macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of blindness in older adults. When you protect your eyesight, you protect your ability to drive, to read, to see your loved ones' faces clearly, and to step out into the world with confidence. The best way to eat spinach is to cook it lightly, such as by quickly sautéing it or blending it into a smoothie. This helps preserve most of its valuable nutrients while making it easier to digest. Overcooking spinach will strip away much of its health-boosting benefits. Spinach is not some magical vegetable that will make you feel young overnight. But when you eat it consistently, day after day, it helps you hold on to your mental clarity, your strength, and your vision, things that often slip away with age before you even realize they're gone. You do not need to completely change your life to live a healthier one. All it takes is starting with the little things, like the plate of vegetables you place on the table each day. A bowl of broccoli can help strengthen your legs, improve blood circulation, and give your body the strength to stay upright when you need it. A handful of spinach every day is a gift to your memory, your blood flow, and your eyes, so they stay bright enough for you to clearly see the world around you. And a few fresh carrots can help you maintain your balance, avoid sudden falls, and preserve the independence you rightfully deserve. But do not let that fool you into thinking all vegetables offer the same benefits. In fact, some vegetables, though they may look harmless and familiar, can quietly drain the strength right from where you need it most, your legs. At this age, Your ability to move is the key to maintaining your freedom. It means going to the market by yourself, taking walks outside, or simply being able to stand up without needing someone's help. But when blood circulation is restricted, and your muscles slowly weaken from silent, chronic inflammation, every step starts to feel unsteady. Even worse, many people have no idea that the culprit may be sitting right there in their everyday meals. You have been careful about sugar, salt, and fat, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself, is the vegetable I trust really friendly to my health? And the answer might just surprise you. For those over the age of 60, there are 3 types of vegetables that could actually harm your health, and you need to know what they are. Green bell peppers, the troublemaker in an innocent disguise. Have you ever felt a slight loss of balance while walking down the stairs? Or a mild tingling in your toes for no apparent reason? These signs are not random. They could actually begin with that plate of vegetables you always believed was good for your health. As we grow older, the body loses its ability to forgive the way it once did in youth. Every meal is no longer just about feeling full, it is about staying healthy and living well. And unfortunately, one of the foods that seems completely harmless may be quietly eroding the foundation of your well-being: green bell peppers. These crisp, refreshing vegetables are not as simple as their vibrant appearance might suggest. Green bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, the same group as tomatoes and potatoes, and they contain high levels of lectins, a type of protein that can disrupt the digestive system and trigger low-grade chronic inflammation inside the body. For older adults, whose immune barriers are no longer as strong, even mild reactions like these can become the early warning signs of much more serious issues: joint pain, poor blood circulation, and a gradually weakening nervous system. What is even more ironic is that green bell peppers contain fewer antioxidants compared to their ripe and colorful siblings like red or yellow peppers. In other words, you are exposing yourself to inflammation without receiving the health benefits in return. And it does not stop there. This low-level inflammation can reduce blood flow to your legs, weakening your muscles, throwing off your balance, and significantly increasing your risk of falling. A fall, especially for anyone over the age of 65, can mean more than just broken bones. It can mean losing your independence. Cooking green bell peppers thoroughly can slightly reduce the lectin content. But for those with underlying heart, joint, or digestive issues, the smartest choice is to limit or completely avoid green bell peppers. The good news? There are still plenty of healthier, more nourishing options out there, gentler on your aging body, ready to step in without forcing you to silently sacrifice your well-being. Remember, what you do not eat can be just as important as what you do. Every decision you make on your plate is a vote for your own health. But the story does not end here. There is still another vegetable, even more familiar, even more beloved, that could be quietly harming your legs, your heart, and your ability to live freely. Are you certain that what you eat every day is helping you, or is it slowly draining your strength from within? Less than break time equals twos. White potatoes, the sweet deceiver beneath a friendly shell. Did you know that even the most seemingly simple meals, like a creamy bowl of mashed potatoes or a crispy baked potato, can quietly stir up a storm inside your body? For older adults, every blood sugar spike is not just a number on the monitor. It is a direct blow to an already fragile circulatory system. The tiny blood vessels responsible for carrying nutrients to your legs, feet, and even your brain start to come under pressure. The result? Slow healing wounds, weakening sensation in your feet, and most importantly, the gradual loss of your ability to move independently. And the culprit is not just sugar. High glycemic index foods like white potatoes can speed up arterial stiffening, which blocks blood flow to the lower limbs. The consequences? Cold feet, nighttime leg cramps, lingering numbness, symptoms that may seem minor, but are actually early warning signs of a system in decline. What starts as mild discomfort can quickly lead to serious consequences: dangerous falls, slow recovering injuries, and the crushing feeling of losing the independence you once took for granted. What is even more concerning is that white potatoes offer almost no redeeming benefits. Unlike sweet potatoes or carrots, the vibrant warriors loaded with antioxidants, white potatoes provide little more than empty energy. They offer no defense against aging or inflammation. Even worse, the way white potatoes are typically prepared in the United States, mixed with butter, cream, and salt, only adds fuel to the fire, increasing cholesterol, raising blood pressure, and slowly weakening the heart over time. The good news? You do not have to give up the comfort and warmth of your favorite meals. You simply need to swap them for better choices, foods that support blood flow. Keep your muscles flexible, and power every step you take, so you can keep living freely, healthily, and without relying on others. Less than break time equals twos. Eggplant. The hidden danger beneath its sweet purple skin. There is nothing more unsettling for older adults than the feeling of losing control over their own bodies, especially when the legs grow weaker, more unsteady, and every step carries the fear of falling. The sad truth is, the culprit may be quietly showing up on your plate, disguised as one of the healthiest looking foods. And one of them is eggplant. At this stage of life, every small choice on your plate needs to be intentional. Even one wrong vegetable can trigger a chain of problems, and eggplant is a prime example of such a hidden threat. On the surface, eggplant seems friendly, it is colorful, low in calories, and rich in fiber. But what most people do not realize is that it contains solanine, a chemical compound the plant uses to defend itself from pests. But once inside the human body, it can cause inflammation and irritation in the joints, muscles, and connective tissues, especially in those who already suffer from bone, joint, or nervous system issues. Joint pain does not just worsen on its own. Muscle stiffness is not always just a sign of aging. Sometimes, the real cause is a familiar ingredient that appears in your kitchen week after week. The low-grade inflammation in your legs caused by solanine can weaken muscles, slow blood flow, and disrupt motor reflexes, all of which slowly erode your sense of balance. It may start with subtle changes, unsteady steps, discomfort while standing for long periods, and evolve into something bigger, losing confidence to go out, avoiding physical activity, and becoming increasingly dependent on others. It all begins with the kind of silent damage very few people notice in time. Even cooking eggplant thoroughly does not fully eliminate the risk. Whether you fry it, bake it, or stir-fry it, solanine still lingers, and it can still cause problems if consumed regularly. Of course, not everyone who eats eggplant will experience immediate effects. But as the immune system and healing ability naturally weaken with age, even a small risk can deliver a serious blow. If you still want to enjoy walking outdoors, dancing with your partner, or simply standing up from a chair on your own, it all begins by keeping your legs and joints away from foods that may silently cause harm. There are plenty of healthier vegetable choices out there, and eggplant does not need to be part of your healthy living journey. Less than break time equals twos. Real strength begins with the fork in your hand. At this stage in life, we are no longer chasing dramatic breakthroughs. What we seek now is stability, clarity, and the sense that we are still in control of our own lives. And the surprising truth is this: it all begins with the little things, like what we choose to eat at each meal. Every food you pick is more than just nutrition. It is a message you send to your body: I care. I choose to live well. When you say no to foods that cause silent inflammation, you are not just protecting your legs from numbness and weakness. You're preserving your ability to stand up on your own, step outside by yourself, and live life on your own terms. There is no magic pill that can replace the power of conscious, daily decisions. You do not need to change the entire world or be perfect. All it takes is consistency, choosing better vegetables, swapping out potatoes for more sustainable sources of carbohydrates, and listening to your body instead of clinging to old habits. That small shift can mean this: you're still strong enough to jog through the park with your grandchild, still sharp enough to enjoy reading a book, and to recognize the faces of those you love, still capable of enjoying life, not tied down by medications, constant pain, or dependence on others. This is not just about living longer. It is about living well. Every meal is a vote you cast for your future. Every time you turn down a harmful food, you are standing up for yourself. And if you are here, listening, learning, and caring, then you have already taken the first step in the right direction. If you found the information in today's video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I share new content every week. always focused on what truly matters for the health, independence, and quality of life for those over the age of 60. Now I really want to hear from you. After watching this video, what stood out to you the most? Where do you think you will begin, with broccoli, spinach, or carrots? Leave me a comment below to share your thoughts. I read every response, and I always appreciate the chance to be part of your journey toward better health. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Wishing you a peaceful day, full of energy, and filled with healthy choices made just for you. Less than break time equals twos.